Welcome back, guys. This is part 4. Um, Sorry, guys, a bit of a dry mouth there. So yeah, as I was saying, we're on part 4, and we've only just got to this place, and we're rested up. Now we've got a couple of missions to do. So let's go and drink one of these sponsored drinks. Not sponsored by, not sponsoring me, but sponsoring the game. Boy, it would be nice to have sponsors. Real good to have sponsors. And I must add, if any games developers out there are watching, if you could, if you need someone to have a playthrough on a game for you, I'd gladly like to help out in that part.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Okay, let's go do our let's go do our thing on the toilet. Big old advert right there. It's only letting us do grenade 0 right now. Okay, that's fine. Like it said, we've got a mission. I think we've got a couple to take up. Cutscene.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Sister woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Your private locker can be used to store...
Right. Okay. So, I don't want to do that one. Right, so everything, yeah. So just need to go and do this order right here. This is quite simple, it's not too far away.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have... You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Oh. So we'll get hold of that and we'll put that in there. It's fairly simple, this one.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Oh, my battery, my controller's about to go as well. Why must this happen?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
If that's where we're going, we should just top of that hill.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful, these guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up here. There's a cave, just a bit further. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get onto this ledge. Get enough materials, I'll then stick up a okay. What did that say? Free to use. Yeah, as you can see, there's
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Okay, so this is our watchtower we're building right now.
Construction complete.
Okay. So that's what we're after right there. And these are the guys that are knocking around. We could take them out, that's no problem. We've got some crystals over there as well.
Drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
I'm not going to go down that bottom that way. I'm going to come this way. And that's where we want to be, just down there. Fortunately the guy's sat down and he's got his back to us. Give the guy a ride, Jimmy. Okay, like I was saying, the guy's right there. So is the post box. What we'll do is we'll come up behind him. Don't think there's anything in here. I've never actually really looked, but no, there's nothing there. Okay. So now we'll come here and we'll grab what we need to grab. And look at all these goodies. get it. I did this yesterday and I thought I'd taken it out and I actually hadn't. So just look, it's still there. Look. Yeah, that should be as weird, I think. It is a little heavy. A long walk home. I'm 20 minutes in already. Jeez. You know what I might actually do? I think.
Okay, Sam. Grab the cargo and get the hell out of there.
Oh. Right, let's drop this cargo off first. I think that should be us. Now should be. This should be able to when I can get up.
means all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
Right, okay, so what I need to do now is I need to find where I got the PCC from. In fact, do I have one still, maybe? I do have one. Okay. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to put that just there.
Construction complete.
Now, while I'm down here, this guy loses his balance. Let's see what these glowing things are down there. Ah, some weird wiggle bugs. Now need to go pick up all my loot. Did I leave any? Because we knocked those guys out, we're pretty much good. Just go through the tunnel and there's less that there because the post spot's just over there. So should help some people out. Hopefully. I don't actually know what we picked up. As you can see, our boots were pretty much to the end of their life. So it's good to maybe keep a few pairs of boots on hand, especially when you get into sort of like the hectic running around of delivering. You will have to cover some big terrain, backwards or forwards. Oh my god, look at that, he got 205 likes just for
Keep on keeping on.
putting that there. Let them know that there's a few mules around. Look at that, we're half an hour in and still not even finished the mission. I mean, if I hadn't carried all this stuff, then maybe we'd have been down there and maybe on to the next one. But the thing is, I mean, when we get down there and we take the prints a bit back, it then enables us to craft other things. And bridges are one of them, which is all kinds of good.
This is gonna suck.
It uses the cups and stores and stuff.
Just you, yourself, and me.
Maybe not got far to go, but it's just time consuming to walk. Especially now I've like dumped like a ton of stuff on him. By the time this guy's finished, he's gonna be like 2 foot tall. And be worn down to his kneecaps. There should not be rain. Where is it thundering? Yeah, you can see up on some of those hills, with black lines. Some BTs waiting around. I wonder if they're waiting for Just Eat.
Stay strong. You got all you need to see it through.
seriously not gonna let me down. Who knew you could walk down the ladder with all that stuff? He's not even holding on to it.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
So yeah, basically, those guys will try and rob your stuff. I'm sure there's going to be bigger, badder enemies out there once we get further into the game, but wow, this guy is seriously tough. All that stuff he's walking around with, and he's just flying down the edge of some mountain like he's nothing. Took a day in the park. So yeah, guys, remember if you're watching, please help me hit a target of 10 likes. It'd be amazing. I'd be so grateful. I appreciate it. It'd be awesome. I'm a new YouTuber,
Just a
so
bit further now.
need all the help I can get. The likes and subscribes that I get, the more content I'll be able to provide. Get new hardware, new software, all that good stuff.
I'm starting to cramp up.
I'm really hoping and looking forward to maybe getting, 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 likes and all that sort of stuff. That'd be so cool. That'd be amazing. Right, it's just stamina nearly that. We're nearly home, so it's not too bad. I've not actually tested fully what happens when you look at all this stuff and stamina and that. I just fill up the canteen, or not fill up, but use the canteen. So yeah, I'm emptying the canteen, not filling it up. You get what I mean. Homeward bound, brother, homeward bound. Man, this is everywhere. Those BTs are a real pain in the ass.
Ah, quit your bitching, come on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
If we get down here and we'll deliver his printer part and we'll get some of that resin and stuff handed in.
Scanning weapons restriction. Beginning scan.
That'll help us when
Weapons beginning
we
scan.
start building bridges.
Weapons restriction. Beginning scan. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I've got to admit, I've never actually seen any of the bad guys at the back there, just sort of like wandering around. They've always been sort of like in their own little area, like the encampment. I don't know if that'll change maybe later in the game. Or whether you'll always have to sort of like go into their territory to get robbed. What I'll try and do, guys, I'll try and make this just for an hour. I'll call it a night, so I've got a few things to do before I head off to bed. Now currently 1 AM. One AM UK time. That is.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I mean, hopefully by carrying all this lot, because it's quite a lot of gear and stuff, I'm hoping that it's going to feel like more than just sort of one part of the star. So we can start and grind it down and get a star filled. Maybe we get that done and better. should possibly get an S on this one as well.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
So I mean, I've not managed to get one up to 5 stars yet, but then I'm not too far, that much further ahead, should I say, than what we are just now. That's a lot of stuff. This is where it gets interesting.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
So I've got a few small runs that I can do. Obviously the main one. But now we can start handing stuff in. So we should be able to handle most of the boxes in and whatnot. Wow, did I just get a trophy for standing around? That's awesome. Now, what do we have to do on that one?
you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
We do indeed know where to look. Okay, so we just deliver some cargo to someone. Let's see what we get through. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So all these metals here, we really want to keep hold of.
Looks like some cargo has been transported to its destination on your behalf. You can access the share locker to collect it.
Okay. Oh, wow. I wonder. Um, Now remember I said that we'd get a bike later on. And I wasn't lying. There is a bike we just can't collect it. We've still got a few more missions to do. I'll show you that in just a second.
Good morning, Sam.
Well, look at the handprint for him. That's weird. We've got number 0. I don't know if we've unlocked number 1 yet, but we'll go try it. Oh no, I've just gone and jumped in the shower again. I think that's what's bad, I suppose. It's full fact. No, it only gives us it the once. Right, okay. Let's try using the toilet. Yeah, there we go. Right, ladies and gents, what I'm going to do
That should
is...
suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
Okay, so... should get the other one. If we've unlocked number 2, we should have unlocked number 1 by now. Sure.
EX grenade number 1.
Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
Right, so guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here. It's been a pleasure playing this through. I'll probably do more later today, tomorrow. I've got a few things I need to do in the morning, which is why I really need to be hitting the hay. But yeah, Like I said, it's been a pleasure. If you could, like I've requested before, if you could drop me a like. Target of 10 likes altogether. It's not a big target. That would, if you could do that, that would be awesome. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. That too would be awesome. I'd be extremely grateful. Share the videos, let other people see, so other people can make their mind up on whether this game is right for them or not. There's nothing worse than going out, buying a game because it's been tipped as good, and then you buy it and you get it back and you find out that the game's really not your play style or really not what you expected or wanted. And that's partly why I do this. I love playing games. I play all sorts of games. Not necessarily the best at playing some of them, but I give it a go. I enjoy it. It's fun. And so I get to share that with you, and at the same time I get to help you make decisions on what you spend your hard-earned cash on, or if you tell what you spend your mum and dad's hard-earned cash on. So yeah, it's all good. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to leave it here. I wish you all a good night, happy gaming, and I'll see you later.